What's up, guys? Tonight we're going to be talking about a guy named Naaman. If you haven't heard about him, you probably have, maybe not, but that's why we're doing this Bible series about obscure figures. Anyway, if you haven't heard of him, he's this guy who is the leader of the Syrian army in 2 Kings, and basically he's Israel's enemy, but Israel is screwing up pretty badly, and they're worshiping Baal. They're not really caring about what God is doing. So God gives this guy Naaman, who is described as a very honorable man, gives him victories over Israel. And so the Syrian king really loves him. He's in favor with him. But Naaman's got leprosy. And Naaman wants to do everything he can to get rid of this leprosy. So basically, and in the end, he's got to do some things that are kind of weird for us to think about. He's got to get rid of this leprosy because Elisha is going to be speaking through God and heals him of this leprosy. But it takes a little obedience from Naaman. He's kind of impatient with his wanting to get rid of this disease. And so that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Sorry, I got a little allergy thing going on here. But we're going to be talking about what it means to just obey God. And trusting he's got a plan for us. He cures Naaman of this incredibly deadly disease, and all Naaman has to do is kind of just like this really low-key thing, and he doesn't want to do it because he feels like, God, you could just like snap your fingers and I would be healed. And that's not always the way God works. God works at his plan, and his plans are always the best, but they're not always congruent with what we think God should do. In fact, most of the time they're not congruent with what we think God should do. So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. I just gave you the small group discussion questions, and then we will have worship, we'll have game, just hanging out and having a blast, enjoying our high schoolers and middle schoolers, feeding into their lives. Thank you guys so much for what you do. Let's take the time that we have with them seriously. Let's take our worship seriously. Take the game seriously. Let's play with them. Have a good, fun time with them. And really show them that we love them and that we are here for them to support them in any way. Remember, we're signing up for Hume Lake as soon as possible. If anybody says I can't go because of money, have them talk to me, and we will get them going on scholarships and different things like that. And we also have a fundraiser coming up, not this weekend, not next weekend, but May 5th. So Cinco de Mayo, that's when we're doing our raking fundraiser. We need a lot of drivers for that because students come and they can't drive. So please consider taking some time out of your day that day and driving for us. And that would be great. So let me know if you watch this video. Go ahead and comment in just below this that I watched it, and there won't be a pop quiz. So thank you guys so much. Love you guys. I will see you tonight.